Dear final words of my entire series, you sum up everything. The end. Actually, truth be told, those aren't the last words in my script. I typed those just for this vlog, but I needed something to say dear to, so that's what happens. The actual last words I'm actually going to tell you. The last words are cut to end screen. So, there you go. Hi vlog. It is currently Friday for me. Hopefully this still goes up today, but we'll see because I'm incredibly tired. It's been a great day. I'm finally done the script draft 1. I'm going to do some rewrites and some tweaking. And I like to leave a lot of the actual dialogue loose for actors who really like to take on the character themselves. So in the last scenes, the person that I'm speaking with, my character, I play a character named John, and Nick plays a character named Nick, for all intents and purposes, script-wise. But anyway, so we have this really neat conversation, and I know that on the day, we're going to absolutely just let the words kind of roll off our tongues. We're not going to really worry about exactly what the line is. I'm just going to try and have fun with it and make the lines our own. And it's really neat to be a writer and an actor and be able to step into that position and say, hey, this is how I wrote it, but I know the message I'm trying to convey, and thus this is what I want to say. So it's neat, and I think that I'm more excited about this series than I have been about something in a long time. And I'm really, really hoping that translates really well to the screen, that you all get to see it, and it comes across as just the epic magic that I think it's portrayed to me just in writing it. Because as I said before, it doesn't feel like I'm writing it. It really feels like it's writing itself. And I mean that by the words just kind of flowed from me and became this really neat story that I was actually telling my friend Jack Diamond about the other day, and the first words that he said after I was describing this situation that I was kind of having a little bit of writer's block on was, where do you come up with this stuff? And it's like, well, I wish I could take credit, but I mean, it's just all these other sources and all this stuff, all this, different research and everything else. I just formed a conclusion and formed a basis for the story, directly based on what I knew from that research. And I don't want to give too much away, so it's really vague, and I'm really sorry. But I'm done the script, which means we get to move into production as soon as I get the approval from the other producers. That's the script that we're shooting. Then I'm going to start scheduling the shoots, and we're going to start going into production as soon as possible on a series that will be released later, this year. So I'm really excited about that, and I hope you guys are too, because it's going to be good. I'm really confident that I've got this, well enough that it's going to be a good series, and I'm really excited to see Nick step into his character, and I'm really excited to be able to play off him and play my character as well as I can, because I know that they're both really dynamic, really three-dimensional characters, and that's something else as a writer. As a tip for any other writers out there, when your characters are three-dimensional, it gives them that, and by three-dimensional I mean that they're not two-dimensional. Two-dimensional characters, what you see is what you get. Hey, that guy, he's the hero, he runs off and does this, but there's no inner turmoil, there's nothing going on with him, he's just designed to get from A to B in the script, and he is not needed for anything else. I really appreciate a three-dimensional character that you get to see where they're coming from, you get to see what ails them, and you get to see quirks that you didn't think were going to be there, and maybe there's something wrong with the character, maybe there's something quirky about the character that makes them unique, but the third dimension of writing a character really comes down to how unique the character is, and I hope, like I said, that the actors can convey that. I'm sure Nick will. I've seen him, and he's absolutely amazing in everything I've seen him in. I'm just really hoping that I can step up to be at Nick's level and actually perform this really, really well. So I'm stoked to really get started in pre-production and to wrap up, I should say, pre-production and really get into production. And I'm so happy to be bringing you guys along. Anyways, clap your thumbs if you believe, and extra love to you. Pre-production, almost done on a new project, which I haven't even told you the name of yet, have I? It's a secret. Make sure that you're following me on Facebook. You like me on Facebook. The links are always in the description below, because then you get to see the, sweet information as it becomes available. It's the sweet information. Jimmy Smash.